Apparently, if you type my makeup type on TikTok search, it'll tell you the makeup that looks best on you. And for me, it was like this sultry glam that I think is very beautiful, but I don't do very often. And honestly, this is gonna be a little bit difficult for me because I've been sticking to a lot of natural makeup lately, but let's do it anyways. First, I'm gonna go in with a primer, and I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. This is my all-time fave primer ever. If you can't tell, I'm basically out of it. And while I wait for that to get tacky, I'm gonna lay down my eyebrows with this NYX Brow Gel. I used to lay down my eyebrows all the time, and I just haven't recently, but I feel like I need to do it again because they always look so good. Like, look at this, that is so good. Okay, I feel like we're off to a great start. Let's check. Perfect, we're ready. Now for foundation, we're gonna go in with this House Labs Skin Tech foundation. And then I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Duo complexion brush and put this all over my skin. I kind of like to get it all over the brush and kind of spread it out on my hand before I put it on my skin, just so that way it's not too heavy. And I am gonna avoid my under eyes because we are gonna put concealer there and we don't want it to be too cakey in that area. Now going in with bronzer, I'm just using this Too Faced bronzing stick. I used this for the first time the other day and I honestly love it so much. It's so creamy on the skin. Oh my God, it smells like chocolate. I'm just now realizing. Shut up, that's so freaking cool. Now I'm gonna go in with this like sculpting brush and use this on my nose to really sculpt my nose out. And of course, taking it up into the brow bone as well. And then going in with my e.l.f. contouring brush to blend it out. This is honestly not a normal amount of bronzer for me, but the glam calls for it, okay? And then for blush, I'm just going in with this e.l.f. liquid camo blush in the shade Pinky Promise. And again, gonna do quite a bit of this because the glam calls for it. And just blending out with my e.l.f. blush brush. Now going in with the House Labs concealer to hopefully calm some of this blush down a little bit. But I like to put it in the corner of my eye and then also on the outside of my eye to really help lift my face. Then I'm also gonna put some under my contour and in my nose creases where I get kind of red. And I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit because tip, your concealer will be more full coverage the longer you let it sit. So just a little tip for you. Okay, stunning. Now we're gonna go in with some powder. I'm gonna use the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder. I'm just gonna go in with my powder puff and set the under eyes and just anywhere that I crease, honestly. Now I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow and I'm gonna use this shade Coffee Mug. And I'm really gonna focus this in the creases of my eyes. And then I'm gonna take this shade and put it on the outer corner of my eye. And then I'm gonna take that same color under my eyes. My phone keeps telling me that my storage is full, so I'm gonna try to hurry, but we just need to curl my eyelashes and put mascara on and then do our lips and we're done. Just taking my e.l.f. eyelash curler and then I take the Too Faced Foreplay Primer and I do 2 coats of that on my eyelashes. And then I go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and do 1 coat of that. My phone is somehow running out of storage, but this is the final look. For lip liner, I just use this One Size lip liner in the shade Rent Dew. And then for lipstick, I just use this Merit lipstick in the shade Classic. Honestly, I love this. I probably won't ever do this very often, but I think it's really pretty.